Thank you so much for tuning in to KEXP. We are listener-powered radio at 90.3 FM in Seattle, 92.7 FM in the Bay Area, streaming at kexp.org around the globe, and also on the KEXP mobile apps. I'm Cheryl Waters, and I am vibrating with excitement to be down here in the KEXP studios with a legend. We are here today with Alejandro Escovedo. Welcome.
Thank you.
Such a pleasure to have you here.
It's wonderful to be here. Thank you.
Such an incredible new album out called Echo Dancing, and I think you're going to entertain us with a few songs from that today, plus some surprises.
Yes, we will.
Alejandro Escovedo live on KEXP.
Sometimes I come home and I'm
You're listening to Alejandro Escovedo live on KEXP, playing songs from the new album Echo Dancing. If that song Bury Me sounded familiar, it's a new version of the original from the 1992 album Gravity. We're going quite a ways back for that, and starting off the set, Sacramento and Polk, and that original version from Bourbonitis Blues from 1999. We're taking a musical journey through the wonderful songs of Alejandro Escovedo today. So excited to have this very talented band here in the KEXP studios with us. You ready to get another one?
Yes, we got another one for you. This is another old one. It's called Always a Friend.
Alejandro Escovedo live on KEXP, Always a Friend. That's from the 2008 album Animal. It's such a pleasure to have Alejandro and his band live with us here in the KEXP studios today. We are listener powered, and you power great sessions like this. Learn more about us at kexp.org. If you're inspired to make a gift, we'd love that. You can do that anytime at kexp.org. And subscribe to our YouTube channel. You'll get notification every time we launch an amazing new video, which is almost every single day. Experience great live music like this session with Alejandro Escovedo live in the KEXP studios.
Well, she plays Castanets. She works without a net. Toca Castañuelas. Hey, 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 hey. Toca Castañuelas. Órale, come on. Oh, I love the sun when it silhouettes. Toca Castañuelas. Love her hair fall across my face. Toca Castañuelas. Órale, baby, come on. She works without a net. Toca Castañuelas. She turns me on like a pickup truck. Toca Castañuelas. I love the sun shining through that pretty dress. Toca Castañuelas. Love her hair and a tangle mess. Toca Castañuelas. Órale! Hey! truck. Better when she walks away. I love her hair in a tangled mess. Better when she walks away. I like it better, come on. Better when she walks away. She walks away, walks away. Better when she didn't stay. She didn't say, Better when she danced away. Come on, dance my way, honey. Better when she walks away.
Oh, my heart. That is Alejandro Escovedo live on KEXP, Castañuelas from the new album, Echo Dancing. I am so excited that you are here. Thank you for that incredible performance.
Well, thank you for having us. I love it. Thank you.
I have had the great fortune to see you many, many times perform live, quite a few times down in Austin and, of course, up here in the Pacific Northwest. And when I hear that beautiful voice and also just how incredible you are on guitar, it just makes me laugh to think of the bios I've read in the past where in this big musical family that you had, when your dad gave you a guitar, you just passed it off to your brother.
Yeah, I gave it to my brother. Yeah, he took care of it. He's a better guitar player, too.
Oh, he must be great, which I actually know he is. But, I mean, when did you finally decide you wanted to pick up guitar? I know you've always been a music fan and just ingesting all kinds of music and reading about music and loving artists and reading music criticism and just learning and learning and learning.
Yeah, I was one of those kids, spent a lot of time in record stores and the library checking out records and stuff, But I didn't actually start really playing until I was 24. When I was, we were making a movie, me and my friends were making a movie, my friends and I were making a movie about the worst band in the world, right? And we thought we looked really cool, so we would be the band, since we couldn't play, we'd be the band in the movie. That band and eventually became the Nuns, And that began the Nuns to Rank and File. And then the Judy Nylon Band in New York, which I was part of for a couple of years, and then moved to Austin. And Rank and File broke up. True Believers began with my brother Javier and John D. Graham, Denny DeGorio, and Ray Washam. And then from there, then I went solo after the Believers broke up. And, that was like 91 or so.
Crazy to believe that or to think about you moving to San Francisco to pursue possibly a film career.
Yeah, I was really into film, yeah.
Well, what could have happened with that? Another parallel life or a second career. Well, throughout your career, you've defied genre boundaries and you've followed your passion and love of new sounds and new ways to express yourself through music. So this beautiful album, Echo Dancing, is just a beautiful representation of that. And although it sounds like initially you weren't thinking of having an album that was reinterpretations of some of your songs, it just ended up being this project that just seemed like it came from your heart and was full of joy. And I understand that on the way to make a record in Italy, you were listening to the beautiful album Por Vida, which was made to help you get through a health challenge, were inspired. I mean, there's like 34 songs on there from so many people. John Cale, the Jayhawks are on there, Calexico, your brother Javier, and
Steve Earle, Lucinda,
just incredible.
Lenny Kaye, yeah, it was killer. And so, what happened was on our way, Nancy and I were going to Italy, and my intention was to make an improvised record. So I just had sketches of stuff, and not really any songs per se. And then I began listening to Por Vida, and especially the version of Wave by Calexico really, took me. And then I listened to John Cale's version of She Doesn't Live Here Anymore, and I thought, this is a wonderful approach to these songs, something I'd never thought of. So maybe I'll just jump in on the action and do it myself. And the first gig we had was in San Sebastian in Spain, and It was just a piano player and myself, and we did Sensitive Boys as a piano piece, like is on the record now. And so that began the whole thing. And then when I got to Italy, we just really were working very fast. It just seemed to flow very naturally, and we were getting 3 or 4 songs a day. So it turned out to be a great project. And it really kind of, it's interesting because in looking towards all these songs that I had written and in recording them in the way that we did has really kind of opened the doors to the future and different ways of recording songs.
Well, that's really exciting.
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds like you were completely open to everything and you just have a wide swath of sounds. What kind of instrumentation were you interested in exploring, or did you not even think about that in advance?
Well, I knew that I didn't want a full band, that I was going to do it with Antonio Gramantieri and Nicola Peruc. And Nicola plays keyboards, and he had, like all kinds of keyboards and synthesizers and such. And we all had our little stations, but it was just the 3 of us making all those sounds. So.
Well, you had a lot of songs to choose from. I mean, not in counting your live album. I think you have, this is your 15th studio album, if I'm counting correctly. Was it an enjoyable process, mining through all of those and picking the ones you wanted to put on this record?
In some cases, it was a real eye-opener and a different way of looking at what I had written before, like a True Believers song, Outside Your Door, that we did. I love the version that we did on Echo Dancing. And some of the songs that I wanted to record, like Five Hearts Breaking, just didn't work in the format, so we didn't use those. But, I went back and really kind of explored the idea of the song and the lyrics, and in some cases I even altered the lyrics.
Well, you decided to include one of your most loved and popular songs, Castanets, and renaming Castañuelas.
Castañuelas, yes.
What was it like to rework that song that's so beloved?
It was really fun, it was just fun. And when I got into it, we just really just dove deep into that sound. And it was funny because for me, it was the most difficult song to kind of recapture live. It took a while for me to kind of get used to. I mean, because we've been doing castanets in that way for so long, that it was a little difficult for me at first, but both Mark Henne on drums here and Scott Danbom, James Mastro on guitar, but Scott and Mark really helped me get through this, and kind of helped me work my way through whatever sort of, roadblocks I'd created for myself. So, yeah, they were very instrumental in helping me get the live sound together.
Well, I love how you did sort of a hybrid of Castañuelas and Castanets today. Yeah. It was super fun to hear all 4 of you singing and these booming drums and little dueling guitars going on. It was just fantastic to hear that live. It makes me wonder how, you sort of alluded to it there, that you've played Castanets so long one way. How does it feel to be playing these songs live different ways than you've played them for years and years?
I got to tell you, it's really like playing brand new songs, because they're so different. And in a way, the essence of the song is still there, but just the sounds are so different. The approach is different. The tempos sometimes are different. So, yeah, it's like playing brand new songs.
Well, Alejandro, you've had such an interesting life, steeped in music, going back to your childhood. I mean, at least half your siblings, I think, have had very successful careers in music, and you've had a lot of experiences, a lot of joys, a lot of challenges, and I understand that you are working on a memoir.
I am, yes.
Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, I'm working on a memoir with a good friend of mine. His name is John Philip Santos, and he's a writer from San Antonio. He's a professor at UTSA, and he's helping me write this, and it's really just it's more than just about music, really. It's just about my life growing up in the family that I did during the times that I grew up, in the 50s in San Antonio, early 50s San Antonio, then moving to Orange County, California when I was 7, and kind of being taken away from our home in a way, in the sense that my parents told us we were going on a vacation to California, and we never returned to Texas and left everything behind, everything from our pets and clothes, but most importantly, family and relatives, So it was pretty major culture shock going to California. But I fell in love with it, and I fell in with the rock and roll and the beaches. We moved to Huntington Beach. I was a surfer, and I wanted to be a surfer. There weren't many Mexican surfers in those days. So, that was a challenge in itself, And so it's about that, trying to fit in to this supposedly open door that we all have in this country and the obstacles that I found along the way.
Well, I can't wait to read that, and maybe I heard a theatrical rendition of that might be in the works as well.
Right, yeah. I'm working on a piece with One Yellow Rabbit, a theater company out of Calgary. And, we're working on a piece. We actually have had a couple sessions, and I even did a little run-through performance there in the theater in Calgary, and it's very exciting, So I'm looking forward to that. That's probably about a year or so away.
Well, lots of exciting things on the horizon, and I love that making this record inspired so many new ideas for future records.
Yes, it did. It did.
You're all sounding so wonderful today. Thank you so much for the honor of having you here in the KEXP studios.
You're quite welcome. Thank you.
Once again, I'm Cheryl Waters here in the KEXP studios. It's Alejandro Escovedo. We've been fans for many decades now, and it's always a pleasure to see him live and such an honor to have him here in the KEXP studios today. Thank you to everyone who makes these sessions possible. Learn more about us, make a gift anytime at KEXP.org. One more time, a big thank you to Alejandro Escovedo.
You're welcome.
Live on KEXP.
Discover new music at listener-powered KEXP.org.